The Beast, the Governess, the Vixen, the Dark Destroyer, or the Sinnerman? Who would you want to face? Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 facts about the chasers on the show The Chase.
It came from a mistake. Mark misunderstood something I said.
Fortunately, it was a good mistake.
Yeah.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the most interesting facts about these brainiacs, both on and off the chase, that you may not have known. Number 10, the chasers don't come up with the offers.
What a beautiful noise. This is the highest ever offer on a daytime show. £100,000, all for you.
We all thought that we could tell how much of a threat the chaser found any given contestant based on how much or little money they were willing to offer. But it turns out it's not actually the chasers who make the decision at all.
Minus £15,000.
That is quite cruel.
The chasers always seem so confident when making an offer, and their extra little quips had us fooled. But as you gasped when Jenny offered 100,000, scoffed when a contestant took a minus 15,000 offer, or laughed when Anne offered Faye from Steps 5,678, just remember, there's someone backstage pulling all the strings.
Faye for £5,678, the chase is on.
Number 9, the Beast has battled diabetes. Those of us versed in French will know that Labbett sounds like Labbett, which translates to, you guessed it, the Beast. Mark started his affinity for quizzes on the quiz machines at Butlins, where he worked, to make a little extra cash. Recently, he revealed a life-changing type 2 diabetes diagnosis, which convinced him to ditch the sugar.
I'm in pretty good shape, but recently I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, which, given the amount of sugar I've eaten over the years...
You were eating up to 10 bars of chocolate a day, weren't you?
Easily, so.
Having lost 3 stone, Mark attributes some of the success to running after his 2-year-old, who he had with his wife Kate Labbett, who happens to also be his second cousin. Very beastly.
And what people might not realise is, and you didn't realise when you first sort of met, is you're actually, is it second cousins?
Yeah, it wasn't something
related.
we were aware of at the time.
Yeah.
It's,
Number 8, they sometimes flub the walk to their seats. Sometimes the short walk to the chair can prove to be the biggest challenge of them all for the chasers. It isn't pre-recorded, and if the producers aren't satisfied with the way the chaser walks to the chair, they send them back to do it again.
1 second, hold it there, Beastie Boy. We have a problem with the... Just need to do the walk on again. My apologies. Apparently you were walking the same arm and leg. Got to stop doing that.
Perhaps their heads are just so filled to the brim with general knowledge that there's just no room left to master the short journey. But while you struggle to keep up with them at home, you can at least feel smug that you can probably nail that walk.
Good afternoon, I've forgotten his name.
Number 7, the Governess loves panto. You may know her as the Governess, or if you're familiar with the Bolton quizzing scene, the winner of the Brain of Bolton honorific for multiple years. On the chasers, she holds the record for the most wins with a staggering 79% success rate. But when she's not dominating the quizzing universe, she can be found smashing the panto world, with theatre credits including Cinderella's wicked stepmother, the Enchantress in Beauty and the Beast, and the Empress of China in Aladdin. Recently, she's also become an inadvertent spokesperson for autism, after revealing she had been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome in 2003.
Yeah, it wasn't until 2003 when I was 45.
Really?
So, yeah.
So you got tested?
Number 6, Jenny Ryan rocks a mean ukulele. One of the newer faces on the team is Jenny Ryan, also known as the Vixen, due to her red hair.
I've got a job to do now.
You bet.
Jenny was recommended by Anne as the two conquer the quizzing world together outside of the show. While we wouldn't want to get on the Governess's bad side, it's Jenny who takes the lead in their team and has admitted that she quite likes bossing Anne about.
He takes another home again to find me waiting for him.
Outside of the quiz world, Jenny is in a band where she plays ukulele and has a beautiful set of pipes, which brings us on to our next pick.
She said, I am the one who will dance on the floor in the round.
Number 5, they own the stage. In 2017, these season champions won Let's Sing and Dance for Comic Relief.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
They delighted audiences with a medley from The Wizard of Oz, with Jenny taking on Dorothy and ironically playing the Scarecrow, Shaun as the Tin Man, and if you can't guess who Mark played, then maybe The Chase isn't the game show for you.
I'm afraid there's no denying. I'm just a dandelion. A fate I don't deserve.
Of course, victory is hardly new to the team, and it was joyous to watch the winning performance again. They can sing, they can dance, they can act, and they know everything. Is there anything they can't do? Number 4, Shaun Wallace Barrister, Mastermind, would-be MP. It comes as no surprise that The Chase isn't the only quiz show Shaun Wallace has conquered. In 2004, he won Mastermind with his specialist subject, FA Cup Finals. In fact, Shaun's career before the show has been an interesting one, starting as a barrister and, due to his heritage, becoming a member of the Jamaican Bar in 1999.
But I always wanted to be a lawyer because I was fascinated by programs like Crown Court, Petrocelli.
If you were over the age of 18 in 2005 and living in Brent South, you may remember his name on the ballot as an independent candidate. Imagine a world where the Dark Destroyer is your MP.
No matter what success you achieve in life, you can't stop growing.
Number 3, the Chasers bond backstage. On any given day, 3 different episodes are filmed, so as they sit and wait their turn, there's some chaser bonding moments going on backstage. On the rare occasion that they are all in on the same day, they have a ritual where they put their hands in and yell, "Batter them." This originated from Michael Kelpie, who encouraged this battle cry to get the chasers into the zone. Paul Sinner has said that they also have a hacker-inspired routine, but the others rebuff this as a joke. But this squad clearly loves to bond when they can. Number 2, Paul Sinner, stand-up comedian. They say laughter is the best medicine, and no one knows this better than the aforementioned GP-turned-comedian, Paul Sinner.
Live is the Palladium. Good evening. Now, as you can imagine, when I decided I want to pursue a career as a full-time stand-up comedian, my parents thrilled for me, absolutely delighted.
The Sinnerman trained at St George's in the 90s, but soon developed a taste for the spotlight after discovering his comedy chops as the medical school's newsletter co-editor.
Coward, I was never actually going to tell him. That's right, openly gay comic, too scared to come out to his dad. A comic so openly gay that the Independent on Sunday described me as gay.
Today, you can find him doing the rounds on the comedy circuit, and he's no stranger to the Edinburgh Festival. He even took 3rd place in the final of the Hackney Empire New Act of the Year. It's hard to imagine, but in reality, the Sinnerman is a smiley guy.
It's not a bad life being the only openly gay British Asian qualified doctor and television quizzer on the United Kingdom comedy circuit. So here's my chance.
Number 1, friends behind the scenes. As we see, there's nothing quite like getting on with your co-workers, even if they don't always get to hang out as one big group backstage. But the Chasers are all friends off-screen, although that doesn't mean there isn't a healthy dose of competition between them.
That's the main difference between the two shows. Instead of it being 4 strangers who are all, they've never met each other before, so they're like, well, we don't really know much about your abilities.
They actually have a group chat going on Facebook Messenger, and Anne even confided in Mark before heading to the jungle in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
I've got a confession to make. I kind of helped talk her into it.
Since it takes around 2 hours to film just 1 episode, they do 3 a day. It's great that they're so tight behind the scenes too. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.